SOL'S RNG has revolutionized the Roblox platform with its idea to make absolutely visually stunning auras and then combine them with the look aspect of rolling until you get something rare. Well, even though a lot of the auras are already incredible, as someone who's constantly eager to see what's coming next, I just had to take a sneak peek at the upcoming whitelisted auras in Roblox SOL'S RNG. Some of these have already been confirmed and will definitely be coming in the near future. But before we check out these incredible auras, let's first take a look at all of the people who have been cooking incredible auras since they've subscribed and gotten the Bacha subscriber look. It's honestly so epic to see all of you guys cooking good auras since you've subscribed. Alright, well now, let's go check out these awesome new auras. And we're in! Look at this, guys. We're in the corruption biome right now. Will I pull an Impeached? Who knows? But you know what I do know? Impeached is gonna get a mutated aura, which might be coming to Era 8.5. That's right. Today we're gonna be taking a look at, yet again, some auras which have been whitelisted for the Era 8.5 update. Honestly, some of these look absolutely incredible, so I just cannot wait to show you them. I've had a quick browse already, and they actually blew my mind. But before we do that, let me quickly stick some speed potions on, because you never know, I might get something good during this video. So let's just do a little amount of 107 speed potions, and do I put a huge fortune potion on? You know what, let's do it. One huge fortune potion. All right, there we go. An hour of potions have been added. Let's go. Okay, so the way that we're going to find these auras is we need to go to the SOL'S RNG Discord and take a look at the whitelisted section. So we're now in the whitelisted section right here, and starting with the very first one is the Impeached Emperor. So this is basically a mutation of Impeached. It got a rating of 9.654, and honestly, this one is one of my favorite auras. Take a look at this. Okay, so it starts off like a yellow Impeached cutscene, which already looks pretty cool. I mean, I'd be so hyped to get this. There's the crown. Then it turns into a skull, and look at this! Impeached Emperor. I have shown this in the past in a different video, but I just had to mention it again because honestly, it just blew my mind and I cannot stop thinking about it. Like the way that there's a giant ball at the back, there's kind of like a crown going around the ball, and then loads of other balls circling the play. It looks insane. And I'm pretty sure there's an ability of this aura as well. I think that gets shown in a second here. Okay, here we go. So this is the ability. Look at that. So it's like the Impeached sword, but it just looks way cooler in my opinion. It looks like something out of a Souls game. And wait a second. Mary did just spawn in back there. What is this time? And every time I go to record one of these videos, a Mary spawns in. All right, come on, Mary. Give me a lucky penny, please. What do you have for me? Fortune spoiled, speed potion, mixed potion. Ah, what a terrible Mary. What the heck? All right, perfect. Let's keep looking at the auras. Next up, we have an aura called Dynamic Force, and this is the version 3. It was created by Atlas, and it got help from Super Wi-Fi and scripted by Positive. As a rating, it's being given an 8.5, so let's see if that's accurate. All right, here it is. So this is the cutscene for it. It's actually nothing too amazing. It's just kind of loads of stars flashing in and out. I like the color of it, though. It's like a burnt orange. Okay, that kind of looks like a gargantua. Okay, Dynamic Force. Let's see it. Dude, look at this. What? What is that animation? So that's like the pull-out animation, punches the ground, and then all these balls and chains come up. Oh, wait. I've seen this one before, right? Okay, it just got reworked since then. Yeah, this still looks insane. Look at the fire coming out at the bottom, like it's coming out of a ball. And then you've got these chains swinging around from the diamonds at the top. Look at the fire cape on the back of the character as well in the middle. That looks insane. So it currently doesn't have a rating, like a rarity rating. It's just a 1 in question mark, but this could easily be like a 1 in 300 in my opinion. Look how cinematic this aura looks. Imagine me in there. I mean, I have been the master chef of Era 8, so I could potentially get this one. And what's this? This is the ability for it. So if you click somewhere, it's almost like the Impeached ability, but obviously it does look different because it doesn't have a sword. It's more like an energy sword that comes down, if anything. Look at that. Oh, it's like a lightning bolt. Dude, that actually looks so insane. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The last time I looked at some auras, I said we need a lot of smaller auras in SOL'S RNG. But I am still so in love with those massive creative auras. That one looked incredible. But next up, I have one of the most creative auras I've seen yet, and potentially one of my favorite auras I've seen yet. Take a look at this one. So this one is called Atlas. It was created by Positive, Lord, and Atlas. As a rating, it's been given a 9.89, but to me, this is easily a 10. Look at this one, guys. Okay, so this is the cutscene for it. Straight away, the cutscene itself looks incredible. So it's like a compass, which is pointing north and south. It comes up with a picture of the Earth, and then it goes into Atlas, a 1 in 130 million. Dude, look at this. Look at this. Okay, here we go. You can see a different angle now. Your character is on the floor. He's holding up the globe or the atlas, and then you've got these stopwatches all around you. The aura color is really nice as well. It's like this orangey yellow color. I like the strings that come down as well, which are holding the watches. Oh, those are watches, they're compasses. Okay, I see it. And you stood on a giant compass as well. Ability and animations. I love the fact that every aura comes with an ability nowadays. So creative. Dude, look at this. I actually can't get over it. I can't get over it. That is one of my favorite auras I've ever seen because it just looks so calming, but so big at the same time. Oh, that's the ability. The globe spins really quick and then it like blows up. That looks so cool. Oh, look, when you jump as well, it kind of like jumps and throws the ball up a little bit. That's so sick. Look at that. And then he catches it back on his back. Honestly, I can't say any more about this aura. It's just so pretty. Here's the animation again for the ability. And that's it, then it blows up. You can't tell me that isn't one of the prettiest yet biggest auras you've seen in SOL'S RNG. Honestly, I don't think it gets much cleaner than that. Really good job, guys. Next up, we have the Innovator aura, and this one is apparently supposed to be handed out if SOL'S RNG wins the Innovation Award. Now, I'm sure you've seen Noodle cover this one in his own video in the past. This one's being given a 9 out of 10, so let's just go over it very quickly. Look at this. That looks insane. It almost reminds me of the Artemis wings, but of course, it has these like purple neon colors, and above it, it does have a cube as well that just says roll, and look at that, it says you have rolled, and then just loads of different aura names up there. Now we have another one which has been reworked once again. So this is the version 2 of the Retribution aura, and it was created by all of these people here. It did originally get a rating of 8.2 out of 10, so let's quickly take a look at a rework. There it is. Look at that. I love this aura. First of all, I really like the color in it. It's kind of like this pinky purple color, but I also think it's super creative. You basically stood inside of like a lotus flower. You have a cool scythe as well. It looks like a flower scythe of some sort. And just the overall presence of the aura is super calm, and I really like it. I mean, it's a 1 in 33 million here. It probably shouldn't be that high. I would put it more at like maybe 1 in 10 million max. But overall, the aura is very calming, looks very clean, and yeah, solid from me. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Now we've got one that I've never seen before. It's called Space Racer, and it was created by Auron. It's being given a rating of 8 out of 10, so it should be pretty good. All right, let's see this one. So what is it? Oh, wait, I see the little spaceship in the middle that's going around the character. There's like 3 stars. There's some sort of a track going around. And are you holding a shield? It's kind of hard to tell what the character is holding there. It almost looks like he's holding a shield. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't quite get how the character fits into the aura. But overall, it's a decent looking aura. It's a 1 in 700,000. So yeah, it could probably be about that. I mean, if we compare it to the Kai Fight is 1 in 850,000. And it's not a very big aura. It does look clean. But yeah, Space Racer could definitely fit into the game. It looks a little bigger than the Kai Fight aura. Last time I looked at the whitelisted auras, we saw the Jazz aura. Now we have another one, Jazz Improvisation, and this was created by Upscroll. It's being given an 8.4 out of 10, so let's go take a look at this one. Look at this thing, dude. It's basically like the Jazz aura that we saw last time. It's just on steroids now. It's so much bigger. I actually love that, though. The vibe is immaculate on this aura. First of all, I say it all the time, we need more yellow auras. But secondly, this is just so calming. I really love the music notes that are coming off of the character, and I assume he's playing some sort of like a saxophone in there. It's really hard to see, but yeah, I would give this a solid 10 out of 10, honestly. I really like this aura. And now we're coming to a really epic one. So this is a rework for the Matrix aura. And if you guys don't know yet, I did manage to pull a Matrix just by AFKing this week. That's right, I've literally had 8 new auras just by AFKing in SOL'S RNG in Era 8. I told you guys I'll dominate Era 8, and you can too if you subscribe and get that Bacha subscriber look. So this is the current look of the Matrix aura in the game. It did get reworked once already. It looks a lot better than it used to. But let's go take a look at what this other rework looks like. And here it is. There it is. Okay, this is the one. It's flickering from green to red. It has a cube which is circling all the way around the aura, and it's leaving binary digits as it goes around as well. There's now like 2 little arrows which are circling around the character as well in the center. And I just really like the way that the whole thing is kind of like popping, to be honest. It's going in time with the music, and of course it is flickering from red to green as well. Overall, to me, this looks insane. Like, imagine flexing this one in game. There should be more auras that constantly change colors. I actually think it looks epic. There's not much else to say on this aura. We have seen this one in the past, and it was meant to get added into Era 7. Apparently there was a scripting issue when it tried to get added into Era 7, but hopefully they managed to fix that and we get to see this in Era 8.5 because it definitely deserves to be in SOL'S RNG. And I'm sure you guys also know there is something that I always say. We need more null biome auras. So let's go take a look at one of those. So this one is simply called Unknown. It was created by Bluey, and all of these people here as well helped. It got a rating of 8.1, but let's actually see whether this would fit into the null biome. Dude, look at this. Unknown. This is actually kind of funky. I've never seen an aura like this before. It almost looks like a 2D sculpt behind the character. And then it's like some sort of upside down crosses, which is circling the bottom of the character. And of course, it is a monochromatic aura, so it's just all in black and white. And that is exactly why it would fit perfectly into the null biome. To be honest, I genuinely do really like that one. But we have also seen other monochromatic auras in the past, which have looked absolutely insane. And for some reason, they've still not been added into SOL'S RNG. I really don't get why. So come on, SOL'S RNG devs, please add this into 8.5. Everyone wants null biome auras. Literally everyone wants them. So since you probably all do want null biome auras, this one is also called Powered Imperium, and it was created by these wonderful people here. It got a rating of 8 out of 10, and it says, shut up, I pressed enter too early. Okay. And look at this. So it's another monochromatic aura, meaning it's all in black and white. And to me, this kind of looks like a version of Hypervolt for some reason. Of course, you've got the balls, which are shooting down, and they're going around the character. And then from the top ball, there are also other little balls, which are firing towards the camera and down at the floor as well. And they're kind of shooting like a lightning as they hit the ground. Honestly, a lot of ball action going on here. You know I love the ball action. It looks super nice when you put it into SOL'S RNG. Overall, to me, 9 out of 10. I actually really like this aura. Also, I hope those lines which are coming from the outside balls continue going down as well, just like Hypervolt. Because as I'm sure you all know by now, with Hypervolt, these lines just keep going down forever until they touch something, which is probably one of the highlights of the auras. This was one of my favorite auras when I first joined SOL'S RNG, just because I thought this was epic. So I'd love to see that other aura as basically like a null biome version of the Hypervolt. That's the way that I see it anyway. Now we've got an absolutely insane one. So this is for the Overture history, and some people have been asking for the rework. So this one was created by Jonah, Rothcon, and Josty. And remember this name, guys, because I will show you something epic right after we take a look at the aura. So it got a rating of 8 out of 10. How? I've seen this one before. It's honestly a 10 out of 10. Take a look at this. Okay, so this is the cutscene for it. It looks pretty clean, I can't lie. I really like the color of the star as well. Okay, there we go. It's popping up with the clock. And look at this. Look how much better this looks. So currently the Overture and Overture history look really similar in SOL'S RNG. The only difference is the colors, really. But look how much more epic this now looks. So on the sides, there are now pillars. There's lanterns coming down from some chains as well. Of course, you do still have the clocks which are bouncing up and down from the chains. And now the clock behind the character is just massive. It's so much bigger. And there's a clock underneath the character as well. I didn't even see that. Yeah, to me, this is a solid 10. How is this an 8 out of 10? This looks incredible. Tell me you guys wouldn't want to see this added into SOL'S RNG. It looks absolutely amazing. Also, the mist particles around the pillars and stuff like that, like coming from the bottom of the aura, looks so clean. And there's Roman numeral numbers which are coming from the bottom of the aura as well, which is just another nice touch. Like overall, yeah, this is just a solid 10 for me. And remember that I said, remember the name Josty? Well, they're the ones that actually worked for the Overture history cutscene concept. And honestly, just take a look at this as well. So imagine that Overture history aura with this cutscene concept. Look at this. Now, obviously, this doesn't suit SOL'S RNG that well, but as far as like an actual cutscene, it's just so freaking cool. Look at it. Imagine seeing this and then you pull Overture history. Boom! And then you've got that new aura as well. Yeah, that is just incredible, man. Honestly, I would probably be more hyped at getting an Overture history than I would getting an Oblivion aura if that was the cutscene for it. And I only have 2 more to show you guys. So this one is the Virtual Critical. So it's essentially just a virtual mutated aura. It's created by these people here, and it's being given another rating of 8 out of 10. And let's just take a look at it here. Okay, so it looks really similar to Virtual. Like, really similar. I would probably give this just like a 1 in 5 million rarity, maybe. So maybe just double the rarity of Virtual. The character in the middle looks cool, though. I like what's going on there. It almost looks like some sort of like a malware. I guess it's called critical, so it's like a critical situation they're in and they're trying to fix it. Not much else to say on this aura. Overall, it does look really clean. I like the way that it's still stuck with the virtual theme. And yeah, it could easily be in the game. I mean, we already have virtual, so why not just make a mutation of it like this? And lastly, I actually didn't realize, but this one is for the Powered Imperium once again, but this is the version 2, and it did get a bit of a higher rating, so let's go see it. Okay, here it is. So what's actually different on it? It still looks really similar to me. Huh. It actually just looks really similar to me. Maybe the effects are slightly different. Overall, I would still give it a solid 9 out of 10. I still really like it. And I guess it did get reworked somewhere, but maybe I'm too blind to see it. So that's all of the auras that we're going to take a look at for today. Let me know in the comments, which one looks like the best one to you? For me, it's probably either the Impeached or the Atlas aura. Them two just look absolutely amazing. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And of course, if you want to get that Bacha subscribe look for yourself, just make sure you sub to the channel.